If you have not seen all of Attack on Titan, you should not watch this video. Come back after you have watched the final episode, and this will make a lot more sense. So I wanted to touch on a topic that Erin brought up in the last episode and in the manga. As we can see in the photo on screen right here, the tree is the exact same at two different times. One is with Ymir, and one is with a boy and a dog. The reason for this is because Erin said it himself within the series. He said that all time existed simultaneously. So by that meaning, it means that whatever they do with the Titans, there is no end to that. There's always going to be Titans. There's always going to be a cyclical nature, a cycle that goes through where there will be the war. People will come in. Somebody will come into this immense power. Once the immense power is here, then all of a sudden it'll dissipate, and then the cycle will continue and continue and continue because time doesn't truly exist. And this applies in our own real life as well too. You can think right now of a past moment. Maybe it was you going to school, studying homework, watching an anime episode such as this, and you can place yourself in that exact time frame. The exact same thing can happen in the future as well. You can imagine yourself on a date with a girl. You can imagine yourself living in a house. You can imagine yourself living in the car, and you can believe it and feel it as if it is actually happening. And that's the cool thing, because the exact same thing is seen in Attack on Titan. And this is what makes the series so deep and meaningful, is that it shows that this is why time travel and all these other concepts are a little bit crazy and might be a little bit hard to understand. And that's why I'm doing my best to explain it to you right now. There's this process that happens when one event transpires. It means that it's going to happen again and again and again. And there's never really going to be an end, because as soon as the boy walks into the tree here, he's going to get the same powers as the founding Titan, and then there's going to be Titans again. And then there's going to be a whole nature of him having to either be locked away and they're erasing their memory, and then he or somebody similar to Erin is going to come around again and create the whole rumbling again to be able to destroy 80% of humanity so that they can rebuild. This is what the world does. The world gives us opportunities such as this to be able to reevaluate, to be able to start from ground zero and build up and make it right. And then once that happens, once we reach the top point, then it's like, all right, we're going to cut you back down and we're going to start all over. It's how nature works. It's why there are forest fires. It's why there's tornadoes, why there's tsunamis, because it's nature's way of making sure that everything remains in balance. Nature knows better than anybody else does. So if you can look at Attack on Titan, see how the tree starts with Ymir, she walks in, she gets the power, and then there's a whole war, the Eldians, the Marleyans, everybody starts to come together and want to defeat and put people on Paradise Island and seclude certain individuals. That happened then, and then it happens hundreds of millions of years later. There will be times where we won't ever actually be able to see it because we'll be long gone. It's just understanding that the events are going to happen regardless, if you're here or if you're not, and coming to the realization that you can put yourself in the past moment like Ymir, walking in the tree, and seeing that time is all one and everything's happening at the exact same time, because the only time that we truly have is this moment right here, and being able to recognize that the moment we have is the moment that we can move forward. And once you understand that this is the only moment, you can start to change your life in ways that are going to benefit you in the long run. If you guys like these videos, press subscribe, and I'll keep making them. See ya.